when I pry this up, you see how it's all just coming up as one kind of big sponge.
Goutweed has a root network so dense it makes it impossible for other plants to grow.
It will just be every gardener's nightmare right now looking at this. This is the fear.
Brought over from Europe, it was used as ground cover, spreading laterally through roots and through seeds. Landscaper John Moakes says nowadays it can be found all over North America and in lawns worldwide. You should never use a shovel to dig it up, as it can cut the roots and you want to pull it up intact. Some of the spread can be attributed to the sharing of plants.
In so many cases, when I go to properties, they'll say, yeah, it came, I transplanted a hosta that I was given, and suddenly it was everywhere in the bed. Well, I mean, that's literally how the majority of it has appeared.
If someone gives you a plant, keep it in a pot first to make sure goutweed isn't growing out of it. Otherwise, you might end up a member of the Goutweed support group.
Really, it's just a community of unfortunate people who are struggling with this.
Moakes says just digging it up and trying to get rid of it is not going to be a long-term solution. It's more about prevention and finding out where it's coming from. Because it can spread by seed and underground, a fence alone won't stop it from coming in from your neighbor's property.
You first of all need to actually contain the roots from spreading underneath the fence. So by digging down at least kind of 2 feet and putting in a physical barrier using some kind of landscape fabric or a solid barrier to stop it from growing through.
In this backyard, a years-long battle with goutweed using a novel approach is starting to produce some promising results.
We're using a specific type of grass called perennial ryegrass, which is allelopathic. So it has the ability in certain situations to basically defend itself. It will emit chemicals that will inhibit the growth of other plants. So we're trying to basically push the goutweed back.
A tall task because it's so aggressive. If you do dig it up yourself, you shouldn't put it in your compost, as that will only further the spread.